Good morning. Yes, a very emotional day, very important day here in Southend, that finally Sir David's family and the public will be able to say goodbye to their beloved father, their beloved husband and their beloved MP. This is St Mary's Church in Prittlewell. It's the Catholic church here, and this is where the service will take place at lunchtime today. So we know that at 12:15 the bells here at St Mary's will begin to toll, and then the service will begin at 1 p.m. It's a full Catholic Mass, and we expect that to finish at about 10 minutes past 2. And then there will be a horse-drawn carriage. Apparently it's very East End in style, East End of London. That's where Sir David was born before he came out to Essex. So it's very fitting that that's the way that the public will see him and be able to say goodbye. That horse-drawn carriage will then go through the streets of Southend. It will stop in two places: outside the constituency office where Sir David worked, and also outside the civic centre, and it'll stop in both of those places for a few minutes at a time to allow the public to say their goodbyes. We're expecting that to go on for the rest of the afternoon, and then the hearse will be taken to a chapel to rest for the evening. There will also be a book of condolences for the public to sign until later on this evening. So it is a full day, and we're expecting very emotional scenes in the days following that tragic killing of Sir David in October. We had minutes of silence from the public, we had candlelit vigils, we had balloons being released into the air, very distressed people here. So it is going to be very emotional scenes that we see here today, and it's what we're expecting to see as well. Well, earlier I spoke to Southend councillor Ian Gilbert, and this is what he said about today's events. Today is a very sad day, isn't it? It's a very important day. What are you expecting from today and the people of Southend especially?
Well, I think today is an opportunity for people to come together to remember Sir David, to share their stories of him and all the causes and all the help he gave to people. It will be a very sad day, but as you say, I think it's important that we get a chance to reflect and pay tribute together.
How do you remember Sir David, and how will he be remembered by people here?
Well, one of the striking things I think is that everybody you meet has a story of some dealings with Sir David, or having been helped by him on some issue, great or small. So I think that people, those stories are very heartwarming, and I think that it's nice to remember some good in the midst of this tragedy.
What legacy does he leave behind?
Well, obviously one of the things that he was most passionate about was the getting city status for Southend, and now he has, that has been achieved, albeit under these sad circumstances. It's a great honour for the town, and as we go through the next few months, we'll want to celebrate that, but also again, make.
There will be a full Requiem Mass at Westminster Cathedral, a much larger scale event. I'm sure we'll see lots of politicians turn out there. Sir David was a very popular MP across all parties. We know that Anne Widdecombe will be speaking there tomorrow, who is also a devout Catholic. Her and David were very, very close. And I know that Sir David's family will be very moved to see the outpouring of love and grief that is being felt on these streets today.